Welcome to the new episode of Statistical Computing. In today's session, I am going to discuss how to find arithmetic mean in the case of group frequency distribution and ungroup frequency distribution. The formulas for arithmetic mean in case of ungroup frequency distribution is x bar is equals to sigma fx divided by sigma f. Now sigma f can be written as capital N, which is the total number of frequency, and sigma fx is the frequency into x value. I mean the f1 into x1 plus f2 into x2 up to fn into xn. Similarly, it is divided by f1 plus f2 plus f3. Let's see in detail in the next slide. In the case of group frequency distribution, there are two steps to find the arithmetic mean in case of group frequency distribution. First step is to find the mid value. The mid value consider as x value, because in group frequency distribution the x values are not given. Instead of x value, we'll have the group values, let's say 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So from that classes you have to find the x value. So how to find the x value from the class? The formula is L1 plus L2 divided by 2. So L1 is the lower boundary of the current class, and L2 is the upper boundary of the current class. Let's say the class is 0 to 10. So 0 is the lower boundary and 10 is the upper boundary. So 0 plus 10 is equals to 10, which is divided by 2 is equals to 5. So 5 is the mid value of the current class. And the second step is to follow the formula of the ungroup frequency distribution. So again same, x bar is equals to sigma fx divided by capital N. Let's see the actual calculation.
Okay, so let's understand how to calculate the arithmetic mean for ungroup frequency distribution. First, we will understand the question. Find the AM of the following frequency distribution. In the question, you can find the two types of values are given, the values for x and the values for y. So this is the clear case of ungroup frequency distribution, because the data is given which is not group. So this is the ungroup and the frequencies are there for the x value, right? So this is the case of ungroup frequency distribution, right? So this is the question. Now let's see how to perform the calculation for this. Okay, so for performing the calculation, first of all you have to prepare the table, right? So I have already prepared the two columns for the table, which is x and the f. Now the x and the f values which are same, which is given in the question, right? The horizontal table is given you in the question, but you have to prepare the vertical table. It is easy for us to find the further calculations. Okay, so the x and the frequency. So instead of y, we will put the symbol as f for the frequencies. So the x values are same, you can find in the question as well, 1 2 3 4 up to the value 9, and the frequencies are 7 11 16 17 26 31 11 1 and 1, right? So first you have to put the x and the f value in the table, and then you have to write the formula. So the formula in the case of formula of arithmetic mean in the case of ungroup frequency distribution is sigma fx divided by capital N, right? So for the formula you require two values, sigma fx and the capital N. Now for the sigma fx is what? Sigma fx, which is equals to you can say that, or it is f1 into x1 plus f2 into x2 plus same procedure up to fn into xn divided by n is equals to sigma f, right? So divide by f1 plus f2 plus up to fn, right? So for that you have to find f into x. So this is x1 and this is f1. So we have to multiply these two values to find the f1 into x1. 1 into 7 is 7, right? So 22, 48, 68, 26 into 5 is 130, 186, 77, 8 and 9. Now you have to find sigma fx, that is total of f into x, right, which is 555. And then the another term we require, that is capital N. In this case the capital N is total of frequency f1 into f1 plus f2 up to fn. So the capital N is here is 121, right? Remember, I'll repeat the statement. In the case of ungrouped frequency distribution, we require capital N, which is total of frequency. But in a case of simple series where you have only x values, in the question only x values are given, then you have to count the number of observation, you have to count the number of values. So if f values are not given in this case, so the number of observations are 9. So for that you have to mention a small n, right? But since we have the frequency, right, so this is capital N, right, which is total of frequency. For the simple series you can find that in my previous video. Okay, so we'll put the value for sigma fx, that is 555, divide by capital N is 121. So the final x bar is 4.59. Now let's see the example for the group frequency distribution. Let's understand the question first. Determine the mean of following distribution. The daily wages given in the classes and the number of workers. So we can say the class and their frequencies are given. So the class such as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, right, and their frequencies are there, right? So according to this question you can say that the 6 numbers of workers whose daily wages are within 0 to 10, right? Same way for the 5 workers, the daily wages are within 10 to 20, right? Okay, so let's see how to solve this. So for that, again same, you have to prepare the table for it, right? So I have already prepared a 2 column which is already given in the question, the wages and their frequency, the same values I have written here, right? So after writing the values which is available in the question, you have to select the formula. So this is the clear case of the group frequency distribution. So the formula that you have to follow, that is the arithmetic mean for the group frequency distribution. So there is 2 steps. The first step is to find the x value, right? So I will start finding the x value, right? So the x value is what that you have to find from the class, right? So x is equals to what? It is L1 plus L2 divide by 2, right? Okay, now L1 plus L2, what is L1 and L2? It's a lower boundary and the upper boundary of the current class. So for this class 0 10, right? So let's say 0 plus 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Now 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 50. Similarly for 20 to 30, 25, 35, 45, 55 and 65. I hope you can understand, right? 60 plus 70, right? And divide by 2. So this is the x value, right? The second step is now you have to find the AM using ungrouped frequency distribution formula. So the same formula for the ungrouped frequency distribution I'll write here, sigma f into x divided by capital N. So again you will require n, the total number of frequency, and f into x. So now you have f value as well as x value, right? Okay, so the n is 50 and now start calculating fx. So the first is 6 into 5 is 30, 75, 200, 525, 315, 330, 195 is equals to sigma fx equals to, it is 1670, right? Okay, so now we'll put the value in the formula. 1670 divided by 50, right? So for this we'll use the calci, and the x bar is equals to 33.40, right? The 33.40. But the one thing that I want to mention, in the question it is given daily wages, which is given in rupees, right? So the answer must be, it's a center value, right? Your center value that you found, that is 33.40, right? So it is a center value of the given x value, right? So your classes, which is given in rupees. So I'll put the weightage first. Okay, x bar is equals to 33.40 rupees. This is compulsory, right? Because in question it is clearly mentioned daily wages in rupees. So daily wages obviously we have in rupees, so I'll put rupees symbol here. Okay, now 33.40, so it's from this class 30 to 40 and the center value according to their frequency. So that's it. Very easy and very simple method.
So I hope now you are clear with the arithmetic mean in case of ungroup and group frequency distribution. So after watching my the calculation video of these two category, you can also perform these questions. The two questions I have mentioned here. Thank you. We'll meet soon in the next online class.